For those of you guys who don't know who I am, my name is Alessandro, also known as NadaqAle online. In case you guys didn't know my real name, I am a 19-year-old day trader born and raised in Miami. Did not move here because I'm some sort of guru. I literally lived with my family for the last 18 years of my life in a house where I was raised in Miami. I didn't fucking move here to rent a Lamborghini, rent a C8, like rent a high rise, which unironically I did. But it was my time to move. I'm a grown-ass man and I'm making money. It was my sign to move out, so I did get an apartment. Love it here. As you can see, completely unfurnished. We're gonna get furniture soon, all right? But that's not what this video is about. You guys will see that tour soon. This video is going to be about what drew the line for me from being unprofitable to generally becoming a profitable trader. When or what skill did I develop that took me from making no money to $50,000 a month, right? In the last 8 months, I have generated $320,000 or $330,000 in payouts. I have documented every step of the way on my TikTok and Instagram. I will leave the link for that in the bio. You guys can check that out. Check all my proof of products. I have documented every payout, posted every payout request, every trading day, my top step calendar. Everything is on social media for you guys to see. The last thing I will ever do is bullshit any single one of you watching this, all right? The day I bullshit you, the day I fake a trick shot, the day I fake a P&L, actually unfollow me, block me, ban me, report me. I don't even want to be seen on this planet because that is not a possibility, all right? So let's get this started, right? What drew the line? What skill did I develop, or what flaw did I acknowledge in order for me to actually become a profitable trader, right? This all dates back to 2 years ago when I first started trading. I was a junior in high school. I totaled my car. I didn't know what to do. I was helpless, had no income. I really wanted a skill where I could just pick up some cash to pay to get my car fixed or pay to get a new car, right? I discovered day trading. I saw all these fucking pussies online making millions of dollars day trading. Obviously, they were gurus. They're all fake. They're frauds, right? I did dig deep into YouTube. I found a mentor. I found things that actually helped me out and eventually become a profitable trader myself. My biggest issue throughout my journey of being unprofitable was the fact that nothing changed. Nothing changed in my trading. I was losing trades and losing trades for months because nothing changed. I wasn't accepting my losses. All the habits I had when I was unprofitable stayed that way the entire way until I finally became profitable, right? The habits that I had built, like overtrading, over leveraging, caving into my emotions, and not being able to accept a loss, those are 4 bad habits that I had for months that I had to get rid of. You have to get rid of those bad habits. The only way to generally become a profitable trader, identify your flaws as a trader, identify your bad habits, and work your ass off to get rid of them. Devote your life to getting rid of those bad habits, all right? I'm not saying devote your life like it's gonna take you years. This is something that should take you a few weeks, month or 2 max. If you are still over trading after acknowledging the fact that you are an overtrader, if you're telling yourself, hey, I have a problem. When I lose a trade, I double my size and I re-enter. Hey, I can't accept a loss. Every time I lose, I blow my accounts. Hey, I can't just find one setup. I keep taking 30 trades a day and losing. Or like, oh, I keep full porting my account. I went on tilt, I went off my edge and I blew my accounts. You're acknowledging that mistake. That is step 1. You're doing much better than most people are. You acknowledged your mistake. You acknowledged your flaw in the market. Now fucking fix it. Now take your fucking time to fix it. If you overtrade, focus on taking 1 trade a day. Even if in the future when you're profitable, you're taking 2 to 3 trades a day, for now, your issue is the fact that you're taking like 4 trades a day. Stop that shit. If your system only presents itself once a week, take 1 trade a week. If your system presents itself once a day, which my system presents itself once or twice a day, I'm only taking 1 trade. I'm only taking 1 trade 99% of the time. At max, I've only taken 2 trades, I think like 5 days in the last like 3 months, right? I'm only taking 1 trade a day. That is all you need. Win or lose, off the charts. The outcome of your trade should not matter. The outcome of your trade should be irrelevant to your entry or exit. When you enter a trade, you are acknowledging that the conditions of the market are followed and applied under your system. Your system is telling you if X, Y, and Z happen, I enter long. And if X, Y, and Z happen and you enter in long and you get stopped out, you're done for the day. You're done. You lost your trade. Wait until X, Y, and Z happen again to re-enter. Don't force a fucking trade just because you lost. A losing trade is part of a winning system. The biggest winners in the market are simply the best at losing. the banks, the big people that you see making millions of dollars a month, they lose trades. They lose so many trades. They probably lose more trades than they make. Do you know why they make so much money? Because they cut their losses short and they acknowledge the fact that, hey, this trade idea was wrong. I lost my money today, right? Does a trade idea being wrong mean that you were wrong for the day? No, it does not mean that you are wrong. You are only wrong when you break your rules. If you are following your system, if your system is profitable over the course of a week, but you lost Tuesday and Thursday, your system was wrong about Tuesday and Thursday, but was still right about 3 out of the 5 days. And assuming you have more than a 1-to-1 risk reward, you should be extremely green for the week. Even if you have a 1-to-1, you are still up 1R for the week, which is more than 99% of people can say and more than you could say right now, because I know if you're watching this, you are not making a lot of money trading, right? Just because your system was wrong does not mean you are wrong. You are only wrong when you do not follow your system. A trader is right when he or she follows their system. Your system is an extension of your own sort of like, I don't even know, I tried saying some fucking sophisticated shit. But your system is an extension of the way you trade. That is a reflection of you as a person. If you are an aggressive person, you probably tend to trade more. You probably tend to risk heavier. Things like that, habits that you have in your head or in your body will transfer onto the charts. May sound stupid, give it a shot. If you are an impatient person, you will struggle to not take a trade. If you are a greedy person, you will struggle to take a loss and to accept that your take profit was not maybe as much money as you wanted to like make. I know so many people who hold their TPs. They're up 50 points in profit and they keep holding and let that trade turn into a loss. Do you know how greedy you have to be for that? Don't be fucking greedy. Stop being greedy. Stop being impatient. The reason you are not making money in the markets is because you are so fucking bad at acknowledging and working on your flaws and your mistakes. Because you swear you're perfect, you swear you're always in the right. I beg you to acknowledge the mistakes you have. Write down the bad habits you have on a piece of paper. Tape that shit right behind your laptop, right behind your computer. If you trade on a laptop, if you trade on your phone, put it as your wallpaper. Write down your bad habits as close as you can see them during your trade. If you are in a trade on your desktop, please get a whiteboard, pin it behind your desk. Say, take one trade today. Trade one contract. Risk $500. Don't over risk, don't over leverage, stop gambling. Find your bad habits, acknowledge them, and work your ass to fucking perfect them. If you overtrade, take one trade a day. If not, don't even take a trade that day. Work on not being able or not having to take a trade every day. If you over leverage, cut your risk in half. De-risk for a week or two. You're not making money right now. What is going to change in 2 weeks if you just give this shit a shot? Best case scenario, you see yourself succeeding in the markets and you get a payout. Worst case scenario, you are still where you're at today. It is not that fucking hard to comprehend that. If you are losing trades right now and you change your system to a better and more actually intuitive system, like right now you are over risking, over leveraging, over trading. Cut your trades, cut your leverage, de-risk. Risk less than you should. You have normal risk, you have small risk, normal risk, and large risk. Get small risk. Try taking 3 to 4 trades a week. If your setup presents itself, I promise you, you will see results. And if you don't see results, nothing will change. You are still going to be unprofitable. Give it a shot. Give it a shot because best case scenario, you probably will see results. I guarantee you that is what happened to me. I gave this shit a shot. For weeks, I was over trading, over leveraging. What changed? I followed my rules for 2 weeks, $12,000 payout. 2 weeks and I got a $12,000 payout, right? So lock the fuck in, acknowledge your mistakes, write them down, and I promise you, you will grow, all right? I'll see you boys tomorrow. Have a great fucking day and peace out.